This week's edition of Feisty Friday may come as a surprise to some of you. As the ultimate CBJ supporter here at NHL Network, it pains me to say this, but I think the Blue Jackets gotta sell. I know they're only 3 points back of Nashville for that final playoff spot in the division, but have you watched this team lately? I mean, 1 minute they look completely mediocre against the Red Wings, and the next they look like world beaters against the reigning Cup champion Tampa Bay Lightning. They're bottom 10 in goals against and shots against per game, and their goal differential is a minus 25. Minus 25. That's good for bottom 5 in the entire National Hockey League. Not exactly numbers that inspire confidence for a team that literally defines their identity as being hard to play against. Yeah, not in 2021. But for me, it's less about numbers and math and more about the way this team has too many questions surrounding their future. I mean, what will the Blue Jackets even look like next year? Do we know? I'd argue not really. John Tortorella is on the final year of his deal, with media close to the team saying he might actually want out. Their captain, Nick Foligno, is a UFA this season and would be a nice character and depth piece for a contender. Looking at you, New York Islanders. Perfect fit, just saying. And hey, he could be a rental and then return to Columbus in the offseason. Now, of course, Nick would have to sign off on anything in that regard. But how about David Savard? Also an unrestricted free agent, and don't even think about hitting me with he only has 1 goal in the last 2 years. The guy's a PK specialist, he eats minutes and plays heavy. The dude knows his role, and he excels at it. And we all know you can never have too many D-men in the postseason. Just ask the Tampa Bay Lightning, where, by the way, he could be a nice addition. Plus, Columbus has 2 #1 goalies. At some point, probably not this deadline, they'll have to part ways with one of them. And I say all of this because if they play their cards right, the assets they compile for all of these players could, in the end, add up to a top 6 center that they've been searching for, I don't know, years? The gaping hole this team has down the middle cannot and should not be ignored. It's an issue that's only become even more obvious with the departure of Pierre-Luc Dubois. Now, don't get it twisted here. I don't think the Blue Jackets need to blow it up. I'm not calling for a total rebuild here. But I think we can all agree that the awareness and the ability to know when to retool is big picture crucial for any team. 2 years ago, Jarmo Kekalainen went all in and pushed for the playoffs, and it paid off. But this is a different team, and it's a different year. And the time is now for Jarmo to think beyond this 56-game season and look at how this team can get better and be better for longer. That's all I'm saying.